Hello and welcome to the movie podcast commentary of the Santa Claus. My name is Daniel. I am one of your hosts today, and joining alongside me in the North Pole are Anthony.
Ho, 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 ho.
And Shahbaz.
Yo, 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 yo.
I like it. So two very different Santa Clauses going on here.
Yeah, I'm more of like the streetwise Santa Claus. You know, I don't just you give you the toys, I take them from you too.
Yeah, you peddle other things than toys.
Oh, no.
No, I was just going to take the toys.
Oh, but you're a street Santa Claus. What else do you peddle?
A bike, probably. That's about it.
Pedal a bike and pedal some good vibes.
Oh, so you're on a bike, eh?
Yeah.
So your reindeers are bikes.
Yeah, basically. I've got little mice pulling my bike. That's what I've got. Little rats.
He's got the city rats.
City rats.
Taking them around. Shahbaz, how are you doing today with your street rats?
You know, I'm doing great. I'm going around town, giving toys and taking toys. I'm like the Robin Hood of Santa Claus, you know?
Okay, I like it. Anthony, how are you doing, though?
You know, I'm living life like I always do. Life is, it's like a...
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm
Is everything okay?
You know we're going to be watching a family-friendly comedy right now,
this
right?
is family friendly? This is not Santa...
Yeah, this is not bad Santa.
Oh,
this is,
okay.
this is
Yeah,
Santa
it's not
Claus
rated R.
with an E on the end. You know, we've been doing these commentaries for the last couple years. It's been probably a year since we've last done one. The last one we did was for a Christmas film last year. What did we do last year? Was it Jingle All the Way?
Jingle all the way.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way. And the year before that, we did Home Alone. So now we're back. No better film to, you know, in the holiday season to watch. And what about Santa Claus? And of course, this is Tim Allen's, I think, this is one of my most watched films growing up.
Same.
Even regardless of it being a Christmas film or not. I just feel like I know this movie back to front. It was shot local to us as well, too, not too far from where we are in Oakville, Ontario. And it's one of my favorites. Jay, what's this film meant to you over, you know, the last, my God, 20, almost 30 years.
Almost 30 years. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? This is also one of my most watched just movies in general, like, you know, Christmas or not Christmas. It was always this and Jingle All the Way that I watched all the time. Obviously, Home Alone is standard. But these two films definitely got the most watches out of me. It makes me laugh a lot. Loved Tim Allen growing up as well. You know, he was Buzz, so a lot of that helped. But I mean, obviously, this came out before.
Yeah, he's not Buzz here.
But yeah,
Buzz
Tim
here.
Allen in the 90s, though. Like,
Tim
he was
Allen in the
unstoppable.
90s. He was. You can stop him now, though.
You can stop him now. You can stop anyone now.
Yeah.
Anthony, how about you? What's your history with the Santa Claus?
Yeah, I remember watching it in theaters, and it was one of those family movies that you just put on during Christmas time. And Tim Allen being, you know, Home Improvement at the time, he was the biggest thing, and I would watch Home Improvement. And when he went to movies, I was like, whoa. It's one of those scenarios where you see your favorite TV star and then he becomes a movie star, and then he goes on to bigger and better things. But yeah, Santa Claus is a huge part of my childhood, and it's, I think, the first real Santa Claus film that I enjoy. Like I enjoyed, because it really focuses on the comedy of being a Santa Claus rather than just this magical being who just delivers gifts. There was like this funniness to being the Santa Claus.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like it's like really rough to be Santa, like it's like hard work.
Listen, man, don't throw him off the rooftop. That's all I'm saying.
I would say it would be hard work to deliver toys to all the kids in the world. Like,
Well, not all the kids, only the good kids,
so who wouldn't get gifts?
like the bad kids.
Yeah, but like around the world, like,
And also, would it not only be like the non, like the kids that are Christian and Catholic? Wouldn't they all be the only ones getting it?
Oh no, because those aren't, like, Santa Claus isn't like he's not in the Bible.
Yeah, but he's mostly seen as like a religious figure in the sense of like
he's a Christian.
Like Muslim kids aren't like, oh man, Santa's gonna deliver something to me.
Right, yeah, it's very, very much like came from like a European background, and then it's kind of, you know, as everything is, it's always been adapted and changed,
right?
You know, but like I feel like a lot of kids now, like regardless of faith upbringings, will believe in Santa or look to Santa.
Growing up, I always had like it was Santa Claus, yes, because it was like the most predominant being of during Christmas, but for me, in my tradition, like it was La Befana, which is a witch who gives you gifts. So I guess it depends on your culture.
That's so scary.
Which gift is yours?
Well, she's kind of like witch. I don't know. She could be a hot witch. Like she doesn't have to be a scary witch.
Wait, why does she have to be a hot witch?
I don't know. I'm an adult now, so
you want to hook up with what Jane Fonda? What was her name again?
La Befana.
La Befana.
La Befana. But yeah, I
so
think
interesting.
depending on the cultures, they all have different type of gift givers.
Yeah,
So
what's the Portuguese
maybe in
gift
the
giver?
Portuguese culture, they have...
It's baby Jesus who brings the gifts.
Oh, and
He's
then
too
maybe
young.
Yeah.
the Pakistani culture, who gives out the gifts?
You know, I don't. It was just it was a cricket match that would happen, and those
Just hit it over
the gifts would be hit from the bat. Yes, that's what they would do.
I like that. Oh, everything's broken.
Everything's
This is coming to you.
destroyed. Here's
no.
that vase you ordered.
But it's funny, like as we'll watch this film, obviously we'll give some trivia, we'll give some background to it. I was reading that Bill Murray and Chevy Chase were offered the role originally of Scott Calvin, which is the role that Tim Allen ended up playing. Chevy Chase turned it down because of scheduling, but Bill Murray didn't want to be in another Christmas movie, so he said no, thank you. Other people who were considered were Tom Selleck, Tom Hanks, and Mel Gibson, which would have been a very, very different film. But as always, you can catch a brand new episode of the Movie Podcast every single Monday. And watch out throughout the week for our review episodes or interviews and all the latest movies and series. Right now, we have our Avatar review out. We're going to be having our Avatar interviews out, and we have a review of Babylon coming up very, very soon. This coming Monday, we will have our final episode of the year, which is our movie podcast holiday special. Look forward to that because we're going to be recapping the year, talking about the highs, the lows, and everything in between. But if you're new to our commentaries, this is kind of how they work. We are going to press play at the same time, so it's like you're watching the movie with myself, with Shahbaz and Anthony in the room with you. So we'll tell you exactly when to press play, and then we'll go through the movie. We'll be talking as things are happening, and we're gonna have a great time. We've had a lot of fun doing these commentaries together, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and we're going to continue that today. If you're new to the Movie Podcast, we do have some giveaways going on right now on our socials. So if you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Letterboxd, make sure you do that at the Movie Podcast. Enter in all the great giveaways that we have going on right now, because there's lots of cool stuff that you could win right before the holidays. So if you're looking for a last minute gift, maybe we'll help you out and we'll give you something to give away or to wrap up. We're doing a Pinocchio giveaway right now, which is pretty cool, with a book signed by Guillermo del Toro. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Very cool.
But without further ado, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to embrace the Santa Claus?
Mm-hmm.
All
do
right.
it.
So I'm going to count down from 3. We're going to hit play. We're going to have a great time. Of course, the Santa Claus, this is streaming on Disney Plus here in Canada, in the US as well. So you have a great way of watching it. And then, you know what? The show is out right now too on Disney Plus. So no better way to, lead up into your watching of the film than starting where it all began. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Now, right off the bat, I gotta say that this is like the ultimate Disney logo.
Yeah. I hate when they remaster the films and change the logos, because then it's just not true. Like, this is the logo. This is what we need to start with.
That's the logo, exactly.
That's the VHS logo.
100%.
Yeah.
That's not the real logo.
I beg your pardon? Wait, it's a fake logo now?
Well, at this point, yeah, because it feels bootleg. Did you see all that noise behind it?
There's a lot. They literally just ripped that right off the VHS cassette. Now, Santa Claus, my whole life, I grew up thinking that it was spelled with the E at the end.
Uh-huh.
But it's not.
Uh-huh.
Because the E is clause, like in the legal term.
Right. Yeah, you look at these holiday parties and you kind of wonder, like...
They haven't changed.
They haven't changed. Everyone's just filthy rich for some reason.
Everyone's just looking at their stats, and
they also all have odd jobs, like, that's Bill from accounting, or like he's from
Peter Boyle.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I was gonna give him a job as well. Like, he's a CEO.
You know what's so interesting about him, though? He comes back in Santa Claus 2 and 3 as Father Time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Santa Claus 2 and 3, while fun movies, lean so much into the fantastical.
Right.
Where this one feels like such a grounded Santa Claus movie.
Absolutely.
Man, Tim Allen in the 90s.
God.
Remember when he was arrested for cocaine possession, and then that news broke out?
It was snow possession, I believe.
During this time, and it was just like, like, everyone's favorite dad is a criminal.
Yeah.
And it was just shocking because, again, there was no internet back then, so it was one of those, some journalists found out that information and then brought it up. is so crazy. I remember that. It was like the biggest scandal.
But it's interesting though. Like you wonder now, like if that was to happen, is there a road to recovery for the like a road like back for people for actors and stuff like that? Right?
Yeah.
Now, as we said, this is all filmed in Oakville. So
it looks like Oakville.
It looks like Oakville. So we'll see a lot of
white
familiar
people.
sites.
A lot of white people, you said? Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Especially then.
You see the beer store pop up around here somewhere.
Yeah. This is downtown Oakville.
For those of you who don't know where Oakville is in Toronto. It is we'll say a high class neighborhood.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Like it's a high end neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like
It's being gentrified slowly, but yeah.
Like I would say that homes cost like a lot.
They cost
more
a lot,
than
yeah.
normal places.
It's definitely the most expensive area.
Another big thing is like 90s snow looks so different than what we are so used to now.
Yeah, we got that global warming snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as good.
It's not as
I don't recommend it.
John Pasquin directed this film.
Uh-huh.
What else has he done? Has he done anything else?
I can look it up and let's find out. Let's find out what else he's done. John Pasquin. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. He's directed almost every episode of Last Man Standing.
Okay, wait, stands with Tim Allen.
Which is Tim Allen as well. He's done a bunch of episodes of Roseanne. A lot of TV. He also did Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous.
Not a big fan of that one.
Yeah, no, he did pretty much a lot of home improvement as well. So he also did Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, Mimi Siku.
Yeah, so he's definitely Tim Allen's boy. Like Tim Allen was like, listen, we're friends.
Yeah. I ain't doing nothing if John Pasquin's on it.
Yeah.
And also that's not how Tim Allen sounds.
Oh, look at those old 90s like cabinetry. It was always white with a little bit of that wood. A little brown.
Yeah. Who's more annoying, Charlie or Jamie from Jingle All the Way?
Oh, Jamie.
Good. Right answer.
Yeah, 100%. No, I'm so sorry to Jake Lloyd, but love the 90s bob haircut here. It's fantastic.
This is like, when I think of Tim Allen, this is what he looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is exactly Tim Allen.
Where's Charlie nowadays? What's he been up to? Is he doing drugs?
No,
he's actually
he was in. I think he's in the new show as well.
He's in the new show.
I haven't seen him yet. I'm a couple episodes behind.
He's in the first episode.
Is he?
He's in the first or second where he meets his son,
Eric Lloyd.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. Wait, Eric Lloyd?
Yeah.
And we were talking about Jake Lloyd?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Weird, right?
But yeah, he's. I guess he's acting. I don't know if what he's been doing.
I'll be honest. Since the Santa Claus, he hasn't done anything really.
He was in all. He's
in all three, and then some, not so like Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2. I had never seen that personally.
Oh, you're not a fan?
Not a fan.
Not a Chrome Skullian?
Weedland, the movie. Never heard of that one.
Weedland?
Weedland.
Like WEED?
Yeah.
Didn't we see advertisements for that in California?
I'll be honest, man. I don't think we've seen advertisements for this movie.
What year is this from?
This is from 2017.
Dude, we saw billboards for this movie when we were in Los Angeles.
This is a TV movie. I guarantee you we didn't. It has 9 people rated it on IMDb.
Maybe we saw Weed the movie.
We probably saw Weedland, like the store.
Probably. Is it a store?
Probably a store.
California.
I'd name a store that.
Like if that was my mom, I would be kind of a little scared because just the haircut makes her look
like a witch.
Like, yeah, she's not someone I would trust. Like someone with that haircut you don't trust.
But everyone had that haircut back
literally,
in the day.
Charlie and her have the same haircut.
Yeah, you know the haircut.
My mom didn't have that haircut. No,
my mom didn't either. But I trusted my mom. That's why.
Yeah, and I would trust my mom too, but if she had that haircut,
You wouldn't trust her, eh?
No.
Also, like, guys, shoes on the stairs with carpet? Are you kidding me?
But also, shoes in the house is such a thing that you see in movies or America, I think.
Yeah.
Mostly America.
Yeah, my shoes come off right away when I walk in the house.
They just
Great reveal that the turkey...
blow off your feet, eh?
Also, are you guys fans of
off the
turkey?
feet. I'll eat it, but I find it a little dry personally.
I never... you're not eating the right turkeys, my man.
No, but I mean, like, compared to like chicken I always find juicy. Like, turkey's good, but I love chicken over turkey.
Turkey is definitely oh my goodness. Turkey is definitely a challenge because it's like, it's a bigger bird. Also,
much
milk
bigger
with your
bird.
meals. That's something.
I like turkey.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
turkey.
I usually only eat it during Thanksgiving, but I think one year we did it for
Do you have
Christmas.
fish for Christmas?
For Christmas Eve, we do fish, yes. Only fish. And then Christmas Day is the feast of all feasts.
Yeah, you can't eat that now.
I feel like, again, stick with me on this. I feel like we'd see fire extinguishers a lot in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, 263 Lakeshore Road. I wonder if that's still there. But like, man, you just like ruined your oven. You're going to be cleaning your oven forever now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fire wouldn't be like that in an oven. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like there was like gasoline type of flames coming out of that oven. Unless it's a gas oven, then maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he listens, eh?
Also, this version of White Christmas is like the quintessential version of this song. Because it's in this movie, it's in Home Alone, it's in Christmas with the Cranks, it's in so many Christmas movies. Oh, there's a beer store.
There's the beer
Classic
store.
logo too.
Classic logo.
Did we have Denny's back then?
Did we have Denny's?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't live in Canada at this time, so I couldn't tell you for sure.
I don't remember Denny's, but then again, I wasn't paying attention to those things.
You mean as a child you weren't paying attention to Denny's?
No.
I think we did
man.
have Denny's here back then.
He also played a young Bruce Wayne in Batman and Robin.
Charlie?
Mr. Eric Lloyd, yeah.
Did he now?
Yeah, young Bruce Wayne.
You notice the kid with the ears in the back?
What kid with the ears in the back?
Yeah, see it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
yeah.
Wow.
Got them
Oh,
Black
God,
Adam
what a
ears.
sad looking father that
Black
is.
Adam ears.
God.
I always feel like, again, like this is something like from the 90s where it's like, oh, you're with your dad because your parents are divorced. It's like, and they can't do anything right,
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Dad not being able to do anything right was definitely the biggest trope in the 90s and even up until like the mid 2000s, I'd say.
Yeah.
We're going to change that narrative around, guys. We're going to be good dads all of us.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys are really excited about not being bad dads, eh?
I don't want to be a bad dad. You want to be a bad dad?
I was just saying, like, you were just very excited that I will never be a bad dad.
Listen, I will never forget my child, okay? I will not bury my son. My son will
forget your
bury me,
child.
John Q.
Don't put him in the car with me.
Yeah, you're gonna kill my kids, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna kill your kids. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna I might forget them.
You might forget them. You might
Yeah.
forget my children. Thank you.
Try not to.
Yeah, I'll never call on you to pick them up.
I'm always on time though.
Yeah, but you forget about them though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the thing that sucks.
yeah, that's very true.
Also, like just reading a book and passing out right away, that wouldn't be me.
No.
I'd be like, no, continue the story. Keep going.
Do you guys know how much this movie made at the box office?
90 million?
120 million.
So worldwide, this film made $190 million.
Oh, we were close.
Yeah.
Very close.
It was released November 11th, 1994.
Nice. On a budget of what? 20?
$500 million.
Wow, that's horrible. And it's probably only like 9 p.m. right now in this movie. Like he's going to bed and he's got the whole night to himself now.
$22 million was the budget.
22 million?
The question I have is, how old is Tim Allen in this?
How old do you think he is? Because I have the answer for you.
I'm going to say Tim Allen is 42.
What do you think, Shay?
Yeah, I'd say like 44.
He's
26. Oh.
He's 41.
Oh.
Okay.
Right in between.
Still.
Yeah.
Now, something I want you guys to keep an eye out for is when he goes on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
When the Santa who is on the roof falls, you see that it's just like a carpet that he's on instead of real snow.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed it watching this film the other day that I was like, that made me upset.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want them to go back and remaster it?
Dude, I want them to be real snow. I want there to be the risk, you know?
Like, for someone who's such, like, is designed as a magical being, making all this noise doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's too loud. This Santa, he deserves to
growing up,
die.
I always knew, like, do not make eye contact with Santa, because then if you see him, if he looks at you,
Don't make eye contact with Santa?
exactly, he won't give you the gifts.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
challenge?
He will disappear. He will disappear.
So I can look at him, but not at it. Like,
if he sees you, you're fucked.
What is this? This is like a video game now?
No, it's the truth. Like, if he sees you,
dude,
the magic of Santa is gone.
Oh,
Look that up.
For the 1 week in November 1994, Tim Allen had the #1 movie at the box office, the #1 rated television show with Home Improvement, and the #1 New York Times best-selling book, Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man.
Never read that book.
Yeah. Also, this is Tim Allen's first leading role.
I remember that.
Watch on the roof. It's like a carpet he falls down on.
That 911 line used to make me laugh as a kid a lot.
Yeah. Watch. See that? See that carpet on the top there?
Yes. But you know what? It's so quick. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't, you know. But I got to ask you guys, like, what happens to this Santa Claus? He falls off the roof. What happens to his family and everyone at the North Pole, though?
They're dead. They all
do the
die.
elves just forget about the family that was there?
Dude, the elves come in with a bunch of Tommy guns and just kill the entire family.
Dear God.
And then they dispose of the body.
That's dark.
So are you saying Santa has a family?
Yeah, because I mean, like, what we
Mrs.
learned from
Claus.
the sequels, you know, there's the Mrs. Claus. That's another clause where you have to have a Mrs. Claus. What happened to Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, she's dead.
She's a widow.
Yeah, but they just kick her. She loses her husband and she gets kicked out of the North Pole?
Yeah.
My God.
Don't they have like a house or like some sort of, you know, where like older Santas and older Miss Clauses go to like retire?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
A retirement.
Do they have one? Are you creating this lore?
I'm just saying, like, it's not the same
I think
being.
Mrs. Claus is working the street corners now.
Well, she's probably working for you because you're peddling that stuff on the bike.
Wait, is he just waving goodbye as well? Yeah, he's probably work. Yeah, she's working for me. What am I a pimp as well?
I'm not saying you're a
Pimp
pimp.
Santa?
I'm just saying, she's working the street corner. You have a bike with rats.
Tonight.
Sometimes I just tune in to hear what you guys are talking about because I'm just focusing on the movie and I'm like, what's going on over there? Great score here. Those CG reindeer really do stand out though in the remastering.
Oh yeah.
A lot more forgiving on the VHS cassette. But speaking of remastering though, and an older release of the film, Tim Allen made a sarcastic remark in the movie which included the line 1-800-SPANK-ME. During the film's release, a woman from Cleveland, Ohio, called the supposed fictional number for her curious grandchildren, and it turned out to be a sex line. However, it wasn't until 1997 when Disney received complaints from parents whose children called the number and racked up huge phone bills, and the studio cut the line for future releases. Disney also said that they would purchase the phone number to disconnect the service. This part of the film is also cut in the DVD release and on Disney Plus. On television broadcast, the number is changed to 1-800-POUND.
Yeah, I hated everything you said. Yeah, so much information came out of you. No, that's interesting. I remember that line, but maybe I do.
I think I do.
But I feel like if you say spank me, like why would you call that number?
I think for any type of number you see on TV or in marketing, you want to call it to see if it leads you to the exact thing that it's supposed to be saying, or is it just, it's a curious thing.
Yeah.
Shay, if I have more facts that you're going to hate,
I'm excited.
Eric Lloyd, who plays Charlie, wore fake teeth for the movie. He accidentally knocked out his front teeth before filming.
What a little kid, eh?
All his teeth, or just
just his front teeth?
All his front teeth.
He knocked out. He looked at Santa in the eye, and Santa said, "I'm taking your teeth."
Look, why don't we have a live action Rudolph in these movies nowadays? Like
I always wondered that.
Like no movie has Rudolph other than Rudolph. Like, is he licensed for Rudolph only?
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
Also, Rudolph is not an original reindeer.
What?
He's not part of the historical reindeers of Santa Claus. He's like a made up, like Americanized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Santa's reindeer are supposed to be all female.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. That is an honest fact. That is a real fact.
I believe you guys.
Fake man.
I believe you guys.
Those reindeer are from the Toronto Zoo.
Well, Disney Channel name drop. What's with the fucking Persian rug carpeting in the back there? Like, who designed this reindeer?
Very 90s, man. It's very 90s.
Oh God.
Yeah, it stands out a lot more, right? With the
things drops. Are HD. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Also, this is supposed to be winter. Obviously,
it's 1994. Like, what do you expect from 1994?
Not bad though. It's not bad for 94.
It's fine.
But yeah, this is supposed to be Christmas night, obviously, but they shot this during the summer.
Right.
It's a lot of fake snow.
There's an I-94 in Oakville.
Yeah, all highways in the States, I-94.
Interstate.
Yeah. I-55.
He can't do it. He can't deliver all these gifts. He missed so many houses on the way here. There's so many houses. I feel that Jerry Seinfeld was also considered to play Scott Calvin.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's so weird? I can't
see it.
picture. You can see it?
You can see it. Like face-wise, but not mannerisms.
Has Jerry Seinfeld had really a movie career?
No.
The B movie, one of the best movies out there.
Other than the B movie, but
no, he's never
it's
really
weird
had.
Seeing Jerry Seinfeld in the fatherly role.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I can see him physically in this. I just can't see him actually.
Is it because Tim Allen and Jerry Seinfeld have very similar
kind of looks? Yeah,
the hair, the nose, the
thinner face kind of thing. Yeah, that's really about it.
The jawline. Yeah, I can see it.
But I can't see him actually being a father or showing emotion like that.
Yeah.
You can tell they're totally shooting the summertime because they're not acting cold at all.
No.
Like they're so warm. They're so happy. Like he's got his jacket open. He's on the roof. It's probably like negative 10 degrees Celsius, which is what, like negative 800 Fahrenheit, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know the conversion rate.
The Fahrenheit to Celsius? Yeah, I don't know.
This is always, like, this effect was really, like, freaked me out growing up.
Him squeezing through?
Yeah, then, like, the fireplace growing smaller and stuff.
Nowadays, homes don't even have fireplaces.
No.
So tell me this, guys. How does Santa deliver gifts now?
Magic.
But he needs a chimney, though.
Well, in the show, what happens is, like all houses still have chimneys, so he can still go down the chimney. But what will happen is a chimney will then form in the house, so he pops out of it.
Oh, no wrapping? What the hell is this? Santa? Why are these gifts not wrapped? That'd be my dog as well. He would just immediately start to attack. But he's so small that...
Yeah, this Rottweiler is so chill, though. He's just watching him.
Yeah. That's a huge fireplace, man.
See, he didn't touch his nose.
No.
Yeah.
He just morphed into the chimney.
The chimney burped?
No.
So Christopher Columbus, obviously, who's directed Home Alone, Home Alone 2,
Harry Potter
1 and 2, The Goonies. He was offered this film to direct, but he turned it down to direct Mrs. Doubtfire.
Good choice.
He made a great choice.
Great choice.
Also, are you guys familiar with Santa Claus 2 and 3?
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand is that the reindeer started talking like bah, 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 in those movies.
Yeah.
I never understood why.
Those movies also, like, they didn't, I would say, pivot hard from this one, but they kind of pivot from the believability, like you mentioned in the beginning of this film. Like, this film kind of keeps it pretty straightforward Santa.
Yeah.
Those ones really go deep into it.
Those ones go into the lore of, like, the other magical beings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See the chimney? I forgot this scene, but it happens.
You're right. You can create chimneys. Imagine someone was just sitting there and they're dead.
Yeah, that's what I always wonder. I'm like,
oh my god,
this is the same girl.
Same girl from the first one.
Okay, so she's gonna make eye contact right now. See, look, she looked at him.
Yeah, she's not supposed to.
He's still there.
She should be melting away at this point.
Like the scene from Indiana Jones. Yeah. She's just Raiders of the Lost Ark. She's just melting away.
I'm telling you, you're not supposed to see Santa. If you see Santa, he disappears.
Oh, man, this Santa's not even wrapping gifts, bro. He's literally just like, here, you want this or not? If you were Santa, you'd be like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want your gifts or not?
Yeah. Is he eating a celery?
Yeah, because she's trying to make him healthy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is 100% Anthony as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I would have a cigarette in my mouth coming down the chimney.
It's a cigar.
Nice Cuban. Big cigar guy. Yeah. I might, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey.
I would have an eye patch.
Why? I have an eye patch.
And a tattoo.
And a tattoo.
And a scar.
Scar.
And a gun.
I always wonder
the sidearm, yeah.
I always wonder though, like, what did these parents think? Where did these parents think these gifts are coming from?
Exactly. Like, parents obviously don't believe in Santa, so they're like, whoa. Who bought you Jordans? Like, what's going on? Like, where did these come from?
Where did this giant canoe come from?
Yeah. Also, who put that on their wish list? Oh, you idiot. Ruined Christmas. What happens if he goes in the bag?
We don't ask those questions, Shane.
Forbidden questions.
Yeah, you're not allowed asking a Santa. Also, you gotta love like that classic like 3D animation from the 90s where everything is just like, let's just duplicate it.
Yep.
You know? Also, who asked for a puppy?
Yeah.
And is this a real puppy or is this a magic puppy?
Man, real puppy. Real puppy it is. Where is he flying now? Where is this? What city is this? I can't tell.
So here's the question.
Chicago.
Does Santa know where he's going, or is it the reindeers that know where he's going? And he just kind of...
They had the GPS. Yeah. They had the coordinates for every house.
There he is. There's Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Hey,
You
go
going
to
to heaven, bro?
heaven.
Dude, he literally only did like the East Coast and the Midwest. He's got so much more to do. Europe, Asia.
It'd be smart if like each Santa had like different zones. You know what I mean?
What do
Like
you mean?
Santa Incorporated, where like each Santa takes care of like, oh, I'm taking care of the Eastern Conference this week, you know, or the tonight. We got a guy in the Western
Was this
Hemisphere.
the NBA?
Yeah, Eastern
championship
Conference.
year?
Yeah.
Finals?
Just the Eastern Conference teams.
Yeah, no, they need to have multiple Santas. You can't have one.
Well, that's the thing. They do.
What do you mean?
They do. That's why all these other cultures have different Santas.
Oh, you like your who's it?
La Befana.
La Befana.
Yeah, and then your cricket guy,
Yeah,
cricketing things.
cricketing things.
That
Jimmy
was
Cricket,
always
I
so
believe.
weird to me. Oh, so do you guys know or not? Was this the first depiction of like elves as children?
Is this a fact you're throwing at me?
No, I'm asking you. Like, do you guys? I asked. Like, do you know if this is like the?
No, I
first
feel
time
like movies in the 40s and 50s really did it too.
they use kids.
They must have. They must have.
I know, like, I was watching the other day Ernest Saves Christmas, and the elves were little people. That they use little people as the elves rather than
Kids.
kids. I think it's just a nicer way, but also, is that like child labor?
Yeah, because it's very like what was it like Mork and Mindy, where it's like the Robin Williams show, where it's like, oh, like the kids are actually like older. You age the opposite way.
Right, like Benjamin
Right.
Button.
Benjamin Button, yeah.
I'm surprised they never like unionized, you know?
I think they're allowed. I think
These elves.
Santa was a union buster.
Is he?
Yeah, he was like, "What do you mean you want more? You want better wages?" I'm pretty sure Santa didn't even give them bathroom breaks.
This kid's like breakdancing.
Yeah,
Awful dancing.
yeah. Do these kids grow old, or they just stay the same age?
I hope they grow old. At least they can like have a great life.
Do these kids get gifts because they're kids?
No,
Probably not,
They
right?
don't get it. They don't even get paid, man.
No, they don't get paid. Slave labor.
Do they eat?
Bernard.
Bernard.
Well, he's a lot older. He's a lot taller too.
He is.
Are these like orphan kids? I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Does Santa take these kids
These are
home with him?
kids that Santa's kidnapped. Yes.
Well, that reindeer looks like a plush toy.
You remember in the Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder, and he collected all those like the delinquent kids. Maybe
Yeah.
these are the delinquent kids.
But
Of,
these kids are good though.
well, yeah. Eventually, they became good, but like this kid probably murdered someone.
Yeah. He looks like a murderer. I'm gonna look him up right now. Is he a murderer? It's funny because David Krumholtz, who plays Bernard, we see him from here to Harold Kumar pretty much next, and he's so good in that movie.
He is. He's great. He has a great voice too.
Yeah. I always confuse him with, was it Jake Johnson? They look very similar.
They do have that. They have that look to them. It's the eyes and I think like the smirk. They do,
Yeah.
You know? He's also back in the show.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Plays the villain. I'm just that's a lie.
You just made that up?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be cool. Like
Yeah. Bernard's gone bad.
oh man,
Bernard's gone bad.
First of all, kid, you're not even supposed to see this place. Bernard takes a gun out, just shoots him.
You're an elf now, boy. Oh, I'm gonna forget all about your dad.
Your father's dead now to us. He's Santa.
Also, none of these elves are sad that they lost their other Santa. By the way,
No, they're all cool. They're like, yeah, it happens.
I
The
guess
fourth
it
time
does.
this week.
like what can you do?
No, come on, dude. You're like 13. Damn, it's a Palantir? From Lord of the Rings? So the Eye of Sauron disappears in the middle? I don't really have pockets, so
Where do you want me to hold this snow globe, dude?
Can you hold on to it until later?
Those are dead man's clothes.
Oh my god, that's such an aggressive toy. What's the best toy you guys ever got for Christmas?
It's a great question, Shay. I'm not going to include like electronics or video games.
Okay. Why not?
Oh, just because like I'm trying to think of like toys.
Yeah, toys.
I got a remote control Jurassic Park car
Nice.
from the Lost Worlds.
Nice.
That thing was so fast. I loved playing with that thing. What else? Anthony, you have an answer?
Yeah, I remember getting like the Todd McFarlane Spawn toys, the very, 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 very first one. Before he even actually had a toy line, he when Spawn came out, he had the exact replicas of the comic book characters.
Right.
And I had like Violator, I had Clown, I had
an unfortunate name for a character
Overkill, and I had Spawn, and I had all of them. They were like the greatest things ever.
Nice.
And then I had a giant Venom.
Oh.
Like this giant Venom. These are all 90s toys, which is great because they don't make toys like that anymore. But yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Shay? What was yours?
You know, if you're not including electronics, then I got a remote control Ferrari once. I remember that was a lot of fun. Really fast. It was also big. Like it was too big for me to hold.
Yeah.
I got a Buzz Lightyear toy once for Christmas.
Buzz Lightyear for
yeah,
sure.
that definitely did it.
Yep.
I got the silver one year, which kind of upset me because it wasn't the Buzz from the movies. So I was like, Mom, where'd you get me this fake ass Buzz from? She's like, no, it's real. And I'm like, listen here, woman, give me the real Buzz. But then I grew to love it. You know, he became my best friend.
I love that.
And I definitely did throw him from the second floor to see if he'd fly.
Yep, and he did not.
He didn't fly.
No.
He did not fly.
Oh, that's creepy.
Why? You got it.
Do you imagine like Santa actually leaving coal for kids though?
It's just,
It was so mean.
but it seems like, you know, like useful. Like, oh, sick. I can make a barbecue tomorrow.
I can
Or
warm my
like,
house.
I can warm my house a little bit.
Well, yeah, it depends on where you live. Maybe you don't have
Yeah.
energy.
I'd just be bad every year and then have enough to make a barbecue.
how old is this
That kid is so not good looking.
Would you take your
Poor
coals
kid.
and put them inside a stocking and then beat Santa so you could take the toys?
I
Only
can't-
if you
but
make
I can't
eye
even look
contact,
at him.
though. Only if you make eye contact.
But he has to make eye contact with you.
Wait,
That's how it
man,
works.
you're changing the rules on me
No, I
now.
didn't. I said if Santa sees you, he
Yeah.
disappears. If he doesn't see you,
So I gotta
you
be
could
like,
creep up on him and beat him up.
so I gotta be like fucking Splinter Cell now and like go in and like
Yeah.
attack him.
Well, if you want, with your coal.
I don't want coal though. I want toys.
Yeah, but you're a coal kid.
I feel like you got
You're-
coal as a kid.
You're a coal kid.
You're definitely a coal kid, man. Knowing you,
You got
you're
coal.
beating up kids.
Judy always bothered me.
Why?
She was too mature for her age.
Yeah, but
I had such a crush on her.
I had such a
growing
crush on her as a kid too, which makes sense.
Does it?
up. But mature for her age. She's
Yeah.
like hundreds of years old, probably.
Dude,
man.
she's enough to be an adult. Okay.
Okay.
I hate these puppies.
Punching Judy.
So you just want to punch Judy?
No, isn't that what they called them?
I don't know.
Like punching Judy dolls or whatever they're called.
Do you guys ever get a train set?
Yeah, I
growing
was
up?
gonna say I never got a train
Never
set.
got one.
I got a lot of plane sets though.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was really into airplanes growing up. I think I still am. So my mom and my grandparents would always buy me like those die cast model airplanes.
Well, that's cool.
And they'd be really heavy and extremely sharp.
Yeah.
because of the wings. So I definitely cut myself a lot on them.
I got them a couple times growing up. You know the remote control cars, like where you get the tracks, but you have to put the little
yes.
whatever little things goes into the track that goes around. They always fly off and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
classic.
that's such a 90s thing.
Yeah.
A big bed.
Yeah.
It's so weird because it's like full of dolls and stuff.
Yeah. Emu? I thought it was just called emu. Do you guys call it emu?
I call it an emu.
Yeah, emu. Okay.
She has like a wizard hat on.
Yeah.
Santa, you must pass this test.
This guy's wearing Chucks.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Cool mug though.
Yeah.
Never mind. She's a lot older.
Dude, she's so old, man.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Oh, she says. Oh,
yeah, because you were like, oh, she's too mature.
Yeah, I know, but like, still. So these elves even cook food for him, eh?
Yeah, they're his workers.
Yeah.
I think it's just in the sequels because the first sequel came out 2002 for the second one.
Yeah.
They just looked a lot cheaper looking. You know, like there's like this kind of like this magic look to them here, where in the second and third ones it feels a lot more like manufactured.
They look too fantasy here, I would say.
Here looks very fantasy, right?
Yeah, she's so fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Like the North Pole doesn't look like this in the newer movies.
It looks like Tim Burton's Santa Claus.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely were inspired by that.
100%.
Look. That Art Deco style, right?
I feel like that's a matte painting behind.
A matte painting for sure, yeah. Did they just put some animation over?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, fun fact as well, that we had Cinco Paul, who wrote the second film. He was a special guest on our friend of the show.
He was.
So we do have a connection to this film.
Almost a year ago, right? Or was it a year?
Yeah.
It was the summer of 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, over a year now. And your Todd McFarlane toys, we had Todd McFarlane on the show.
Yeah.
You should have told him. You should be like, I got...
He was such in a rush, man.
Yeah,
that guy's like,
he was literally finishing up the cover.
That. I'm like,
he was.
Okay, well, I'm trying to talk to you.
That was like a year ago, too, almost.
Yeah.
Or just over a year
just
ago.
over a year now.
Yeah, because I remember it was December. We spoke to him for the home release of Venom.
Venom.
Yeah.
Life's funny sometimes.
Sometimes I forget the guests that we've had on the show.
Yeah.
We have so many.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
It is a great problem to have. You're right.
Hey, he's back home.
How did he get home? Did they drug him?
They definitely drugged him.
Something was in that hot chocolate
that
duty.
1,200 years to make that recipe?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of drugs.
To leave no trace for a toxicology report.
What's that on his nightside table over there? Like these two fan things? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably a lamp.
Yeah, it looks
like
stupid.
one of those 90 lava lamps.
Lava
but it's not a lava lamp.
Without lava. Lavaless lamps.
Here's like what we expect lamps to look like in the future. Art Deco
lamps, yeah. It's funny because you also see like the everyone in the 90s had like a picture beside their bed before they went to sleep.
Yeah. Just looks like a stock image.
Yeah, it does. But I think you see birds moving outside.
I see flags moving.
Yeah. Get it? Scott Calvin, Santa Claus.
What?
The same initials. Dude, your bare feet right now in the snow? I don't
always
believe
bothered me. I'm like, you know how cold that is, man?
Yeah. Not when it's fake.
So you said they filmed this in the summer?
Yeah.
So what do they do to those trees to like have them not?
They had to strip them.
That's awful.
Them. Also, who opens gifts without anyone there? Who?
Also, wearing the shoes in the house? What's going on, buddy? Take them off. Is this like a throne made of skateboards? What is this? Wait, why don't I know that?
It's like a scooter. It's a skateboard. It's like
The chair. It's a lot of things. Like,
damn. Y'all took a acid trip last
yeah,
night.
100%. The mom's like, I said no drugs. I said no drugs for the kids. What did you guys smoke? We're gonna do a drug test when we get home, okay?
God, Charlie's such a narc, man.
Yeah, he's such a narc, dude. What did you guys actually do, huh? Look how much of the neighborhood they had to actually put fake snow
Yeah,
on.
I know, eh? This guy always reminded me of Ryan Stiles growing up.
Always.
Yeah.
Always Ryan Styles. What's that? Look back there. Relax.
It's the name of the movie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was all a dream.
You know, psychiatrists always drove Volvos.
Huh?
Psychiatrists always drove Volvos in films.
Is that like a thing?
I'm 100% sure it's a thing.
It's such a specific thing.
I'm telling you, they all drove Volvos.
All right, man. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this the next day?
So this is one of my gripes with this film. It's like, you know what?
They're in school
Forget
again?
everything that we just spoke about. Like now we're going right into the school year. Christmas break has happened. Don't worry about it.
So this is not the next day, right?
No, I
No.
think it's just back from winter break, right?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Because the framing of it just feels like next day.
It's a strange thing to put on the next day, the next scene.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Do you guys ever have career day in your schools?
Never.
Never.
Yeah.
I feel like there was one day.
Yeah.
With my mom, or maybe my mom had to bring me to
Yeah.
to work.
I know that our parents had to bring us to their work in grade 9 or 10.
Yep.
Was it grade 9?
Yeah, it was grade 9.
Take your kids to
I
work
was
day.
grade 6.
Yeah. I remember my mom's work did this whole thing because a bunch of kids go to there. So they had this whole presentation and everything.
Mm-hmm.
My mom didn't let me stay at home. She wanted me to actually come. It sucked. Oh.
Oh, whatever. It's also funny how far we've come with therapy and psychiatrists. I think how they're portrayed in media now. Because I feel like in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, it's like, oh, psychiatrists. It's like, you're broken. Something's wrong with you.
You must be crazy.
You know, like, it's like they were always like the punch of the joke.
Yeah.
Or where it's like the punchline of the joke, sorry. But
Mental health is
like,
always a punchline, right? Yeah.
Sorry?
Mental health, really.
Yeah. But now it's like, no, like, let's not showcase it that way, you know?
Yeah. Now everyone's seeing a therapist, which is good.
It is good.
More people need to.
Again, like it's so strange that they're framing this like, did they go to school on December 26th?
Yeah. Also, this seems like a little too much like care that the teacher is giving. Like, it's not that serious. It's a kid.
Yeah.
I think it's a therapist stepdad who's like, this is not right, because you know, like they also set up the therapist back in the 90s as like the know-it-all and
the narc.
Yeah, like this is not how they analyze everything.
Yeah.
So
Wow. What an asshole. Reindeer moaning. That's a weird thing to see on subtitles.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God.
That's so funny. Toronto Zoo.
T-Zoo.
Is that a laundry chute?
I don't know. It's like a little secret compartment where she hides her drugs away.
I think it is a laundry chute.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see those. Also, like, they're just like really upset for their kid having an imagination, eh? At this point,
They don't want him to have fun. They're like, you know what? We got to stop. What an alarming poster to have on the back
I
of
was
your
gonna
door, by
say
the
like
way.
that's top 5 ugliest posters.
Yeah. Do you want this giant poster of all these animals? Like, that's the thing you see in a school. This is such a summer look right here.
Like, how long after is this? Because this is such a summer day.
Yeah.
Well, time is passing because essentially he's going to start to turn into Santa Claus, right?
He's gaining weight.
I
weight here,
guess for you guys, you needed one of those like those titles to say January, November, October.
I need the breakdown.
No.
The breakdown.
It's not that. It's just because it's like so. It's just following the same line that I like. You're not really seeing that time's going by, I guess.
I think Anthony's judging us.
No.
I'm not. I'm just you're looking
again,
at you're like this therapist right here. Just
he's
too much
calling you a narc,
analyzation. You wear that sweater too, Shay. I know you do.
Me?
God.
I don't wear sweaters.
You're wearing one right now.
Oh, no one can tell though. The audience can't tell.
Those drapes.
I can just see him start hitting the kid. Like, come on, man. Like, take it easy on him.
Damn, Charlie dropping facts.
Yeah. Yeah. This imagination stuff, you got to stop, kid. Life ain't about fairy tales and shit.
That's a straight out knockout. I'm knocking him out.
Dude. If the stepdad said that to me,
Oh,
dude, I am ripping that sweater off
He's
of
gonna
him.
be step dead.
Oh. Okay, why'd that person stare at them? Yeah. Like, you ever seen somebody walking on the street before?
Is that fucking Santa Claus?
Yeah, come on. Get to the point.
You know when kids ask too many questions?
Yeah.
You're like, just do what I'm telling you to do.
Yeah. So I'm bigger than you.
Just shut up.
Also, I think I had his whole wardrobe, this kid. Jean jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
hoodie,
is definitely
striped shirt, jeans, and like boots.
Yeah. They used to steal from your closet, I believe.
I had that haircut too. 100%.
How cute, Dad. That was also a thing in the 90s. Like, the alarm clocks would look so futuristic. They'd be like curved or whatever.
Mm.
Oh.
He has that like Eminem beard.
He does. The Marshall Mathers look.
So black tile, it's such a 90s thing.
Such a 90s thing.
Also, no scale works that fast, by the way.
No.
I feel like he's more than 200, like 190 pounds. I would say he's 210.
Yeah.
Oh, probably more than that.
Yeah. He's a solid 210, 220 right here. Yo, fat. You know we hate fat people. How dare you? Why is there a waiter?
I think this is just that era of the 90s where it's like we are a big corporation.
We have a waiter.
We could just afford all this money.
Yeah.
To drop on stuff.
We're gonna do layoffs next week, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're totally not gaining weight.
First of all, don't comment on my weight.
Yeah, how dare you, people?
Well, like, I guess it's like the next day, right? So it's a shock.
Yeah.
He didn't touch a salad. Rest in peace, Peter Boyle.
Why the Jeopardy music, though?
You know, because that was the joke then, you know?
That was a joke.
Also, is Jeopardy on ABC?
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I'm just like, maybe...
CBS? NBC?
Look how
He's
excited
so
he is.
excited.
He's so... Oh.
Also, I feel like when we look at jobs that people had in the 90s and on TV, it's like architect, marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those like two variations.
Either lawyer, doctor, or marketing. And also it was the most like baseline marketing ever. Like, here's my pitch.
Yeah. They were always pitching something.
Yeah. The prosthetics they used are pretty good though. Like especially for that time. They look pretty good. Like he looks really big.
I wonder if Mike Marino worked on this.
He probably did. He was
Mike
like
Marino,
what, 14 at that time?
No, man. I think he was like 29, 30.
How old is Mike Marino?
I don't know, man. That guy's
not
like
that old.
That guy he looks younger than
he's a vampire though for sure.
Yes. I'm telling you, he's not he's
Mike Marino? Dude. He's a young man, right?
Yeah, he's
that's the wrong guy I'm looking at.
In his 40s for sure, but
Mike Marino, I think he's in his like 30s to early 40s, maybe.
No,
you think he's older?
Yeah, we found out. We're like,
no,
yeah.
You think it's just prosthetics?
He does his own.
He takes them off every night.
He's been in the biz for 25 years.
So I'm gonna say he's been in the biz since what, 18 years old? So maybe he's like 44.
I can't find his age. I don't think illegally he's allowed to say how old he is.
Well, vampires can't tell you.
That's true. They have to just suck your blood.
Yeah. If he would tell you, he's like, "Oh, I'm 2,000 years old," and you'd be shocked, right?
I'll be honest. This is a horrible doctor. Horrible doctor. He really is just not like. He's like, "Yeah, man, this is old age. Okay, you wake up one morning, you got gray hair."
Also, did you hear his play on words? It's like, if it bothers you, you could dye it in terms of the hair, and then he's like, "And you should dye it. Like, watch what you eat." Yeah, dude, I didn't come here for the jokes.
Yeah.
Like if I was a doctor and I saw that my patient put on about 100 pounds within a couple of days,
I'd be concerned. And if all his hair went gray,
go to the emergency room.
Yeah, if
There's
all
a
his hair went gray,
parasite
that's
inside of you.
horrible. Yo, why is this kid walking up like a thug? What's going on here? He's like, yo, what's good, fam? Yo, you got the goods?
This little girl became Renee Zellweger.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
That's a foul. That's a red card right there.
Buddy. What team is this? Is it Morocco? What is this?
This is such a 90s fit right there.
Yeah. It's back in style now.
Yeah. No other parents have issues with this, by the way.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, is he the only big man with a beard in the world?
But the kids just know from the magic that he's Santa, you know?
These kids don't know anything, man. These kids are dumb. Listen, I'm a shrink. See?
Mom, I'm also playing a game right now.
Yeah, like you're interrupting the game. Dude, he's a star player. What's going on here?
Little kid soccer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, little kid soccer doesn't count. I used to referee for like high school for like my 40 hours of volunteering.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, man, I just gave points left and right. And I was like, yeah, it's a goal. They're like, the ball's not on the field yet. I'm like, it's a goal.
Yeah, but what sport was for soccer?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how are you giving points as a referee?
I was just giving them out, man. That's how it was. That's how I rolled. I was like, foul. They're like, well, why? We're on the same team. I'm like, foul. What is that horrible decoration?
The Penguins?
And the man in the briefcase above it.
Damn, they went shopping at IKEA for these. There's got to be a better way. Like, computers are around then, man. Like,
I always think of Bruce Almighty with him organizing the prayers
oh yeah,
in the computer.
What, they were going to make the boxes by computers?
Like, he has a computer in the house. Was it Hogwarts?
Remember Federal Express?
Yeah.
They're not around anymore.
Federal Express?
isn't it just FedEx?
It's FedEx now.
Is it?
I think so.
Is that Federal Express FedEx?
I think so.
Yeah, because they redesigned their logo to have the arrows in it, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Interesting. See, I never put two and two together. I thought there were two different.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, FedEx.
100
I
go
see it on the
FedEx.
back there. Wow. I'm stupid, eh?
It's okay.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but yeah. This is also always a thing that people would like hang out not on their porch, but like really far out on their porch, like
yeah.
or
Remember what's the other one we were talking about the other day where they were like people are just hanging out on their roof? Like, why are you sitting
the
on your
roof thing is weird. That's definitely an American thing. Like where people would escape from their roof, or they'd be on their roof. Navy Street.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
One of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Always used to scare me too growing up. It was so
Fantastic.
cool.
You know how they did it?
Are you asking me?
I'm telling you.
Oh, tell me. Is it like the Michael Jackson Black or White music video?
No. They had two people that looked like Tim Allen, and he would swap out really quickly. Like he'd just duck, and then they'd flop in.
And they just morph it, right?
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I think it's just two shots they just overlaid.
Yeah, they just did the face morph like in the Black or White.
It was because of that music video they made this movie. They needed that shot.
I think so.
And everything was framed around that. They were like, okay, now we have this. What's this movie about?
What?
Santa Claus.
We've opened Pandora's box. We need to do something with
We've
it.
always needed this shot for something. It was downtown Toronto.
It could be, yeah.
How much of this movie did they shoot in actual like Ontario though? Was it just like some scenes, neighborhood stuff?
I feel like it was like shot in Hollywood and it was shot here.
Yeah,
That doesn't look like. It feels like a green screen in front of her.
Could be, yeah.
Just the lighting off the hair.
Or not even a green screen. It could just be like a lit up photo, right?
Yeah, that's true. It looks pretty good, but yeah, like the hair, the lighting on the hair and her face,
Yeah,
it just
doesn't
don't
match it.
blend.
You know what, man? So far from what I'm seeing, all Toronto. Yep, the law office was at Bay Street. Yeah, this is all Toronto. That Denny's was in Scarborough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think the only stuff that was shot in Hollywood was like North Pole stuff, probably because it was on a studio set, right? Why does she look like Wednesday Addams? What's going on here?
I was going to say it's the Wednesday Addams fit.
Oversized collar.
Also the suits, man. Dudes in the 90s,
And their suits.
they
The
never
three-piece-
wore
the
the right
three-piece
size suit.
And all the time.
Always much bigger.
Chinos, sweaters. Like,
Yeah. Chinos and sweaters is back now, though.
Yeah, but like, sure, but it's not comfortable. Like, nobody likes wearing chinos and sweaters.
Don't look at me right now because I'm literally wearing chinos and a sweater. My chinos are comfortable. They're from Uniqlo. They're kind of stretchy.
Yeah, but do you like it? Wouldn't you rather wear something else right now?
I would rather be wearing shorts, obviously. Yes. I never, like, when I'm in my house, I'm immediately in shorts and pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no socks. I can't do socks.
You don't wear socks, but you wear slippers and socks or slippers.
I will like slippers, house slippers.
Right.
I think this is so extreme. Is this not extreme?
It's extreme. And then what does Scott Calvin do next? He steals his child.
Right.
It takes me to
as
the
any
North Pole.
good father would do.
Yeah.
Like, if you started to turn into Santa Claus, and
Yeah.
you're not admitting, and again, like, Santa Claus is in this world is make believe.
Right.
It is.
Is he not in this world as well?
It's a serious matter for the mother of the child to be like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, like imagine this in real life. Imagine this. Imagine seeing this right now, seeing this man outside of your window.
Like, at least show some magic so we can then get over this. But
And now, what month is this now? Is this November?
well, yeah, it's close to
It's
November.
snowing, right? So
Snowing.
it's definitely
Yeah.
June in Canada.
The reason why I said November is because they're eating turkey, so I'm like thinking maybe it's Thanksgiving. You know?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you're right.
Also, he's too big to be picked up like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, relax,
Put
Mom.
him down. Like, can you imagine Charlie just starts beating him with the snow
With the snow
globe?
globe?
Yeah.
Cracks his skull with it.
There's blood everywhere. You guys are messed up, man.
Oh. We went to the North Pole.
This poor
together.
kid, he's like literally telling the truth and no one believes him.
Kids are always liars, though. That's why, right? Oh, whoa, that was a toss, buddy. That was a reckless toss.
Yeah, all he has to do is show the snow globe to everybody, though, and you're okay.
Yeah.
Like, come on, show them that.
Yeah. Did you see that the shot is like so stitched together like that?
So morphed into the globe, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Chowie. Listen, I'm the shrink.
Well, he literally walked away with his, like, head up.
Yeah, his
Like,
nose to the air.
preposterous.
Good heavens.
Your mom's a bitch. Oh, God, no, Charlie.
I hate mom.
You guys like my little sack that I carry? with
Dude,
me,
like, he looks like such a hippie, man.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Scott?
You can't do this. This is Amber Alert going off
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
Charlie.
She's not really trying that hard, eh?
No. Also, look how green my plants are in winter time. 38.
Oh. Dude, you're telling me this guy's a year older than you?
He's a year older than me.
You look great then for your age, dude. Holy crap.
Oh my God, man.
He looks like 56 year.
Even before, like
Even before
Even
the Santa,
before, he
he
didn't
looked
look-
so much older.
You telling me when we saw him first, he was 36, 37?
Yeah, he was 37
Who was?
He was technically.
because it's a year after.
This is the year,
Oh,
sorry,
yes,
it's the year
yes,
after.
yes.
Even though he's 2 in real life,
Also, who's
43.
this creeper? Who took that photo of Charlie? By the way, you don't have a school photo. You have a private eye photo.
Yeah. Dude, this is long distance, eh?
Yeah, this is the '90s long distance too.
Yeah, so it's super expensive.
Call and collect.
Yeah.
This kid hasn't been missing for 24 hours. Already have they have to wait 24 hours before they even file a missing report.
No, man, he's a white kid. Come on.
That's true.
They have the National Guards looking after him.
But also, this is technically the next day, right?
Is it?
Because like the scene with the cops wasn't it daytime?
It was.
Yeah, but your eyes and feet.
Yeah, you're dead still?
Charred.
Donut shop. So, who drew this? Was it a child?
Operation Ho Ho Ho.
It's not bad.
Dude, that's not a professional looking thing.
What do you expect? Professional chalk people?
Yeah, if you're if my taxes are going to the police,
You want
I want good chalk people.
this song?
You know, it's supposed to be that song from Kill Bill first. This was that era of the 90s where they were transitioning from 80s music to
Yeah.
90s music, so they hadn't fully committed yet.
Give me all your lovin'. That guy was not saying that.
Yeah.
No,
That
he was
ADR
not.
was not matching.
No.
This reindeer is sick, by the way.
Yeah, he needs to go to a doctor for sure.
Kill me, Santa.
Why would you let me see my family?
I'm in pain.
Yo, why does this sling look like something out of Canada's
Yeah,
Wonderland now?
it's a slingshot
Yeah.
one, a slingshot ride.
Also, how long has Charlie been missing that now it's Christmas Eve?
I don't know now,
You know?
man. Those reindeers are so stiff. Also, it's always happens to be a full moon, eh? Just always a full moon, huh?
That's a giant moon, man.
Yeah.
That moon's hitting planet Earth.
Dude, there are waves in Japan happening right now that are just destroying.
Santa
Destroying
number
the city.
6 is the director of the film.
That's John
John Pasquin.
Johnny P, eh?
Johnny P, yep. Oh, those reindeer.
Oh shoot, but he's got like a Tesla version now, eh?
Dude, that's some Power Rangers
Yeah.
type of controls there, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's giving him cancer right now. Is all that radio waves going into his head?
The cookie here, compact disc. The cookie always looked so good to me growing up.
Oh god, the way that cocoa came down though.
Yeah. I was just like, I just want that cookie.
It looks like a very oatmeal cookie,
Yeah.
eh? Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Okay, Charlie, relax. How could I have done this without you, Charlie? You couldn't.
Wow, so brave kid. Oh, there's your little set. Not gonna wrap it for you.
Don't look Santa in the eyes, kid.
God, did you hear what Anthony said? Whoa.
You fat too. Oh.
Well, aren't you a fat?
I have diabetes, Santa. Oh,
Type 1 or type 2?
God.
Dude, he's got type 3, man. Look at this thing.
Yeah, diabetes was not a thing in 1994.
No. Ew.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like healthy eating
No,
in the 90s.
not
you're
a
just like,
thing.
what kind of like weirdo are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A vegetable? Yeah,
So
they didn't
Santa,
have.
do you mind leaving this fireplace? It kind of looks really cool in my house.
They didn't have, like almond milk and
Yeah.
cashew
No.
milk back then. It was
It's just soy and milk
just cow titty milk,
and soy milk.
Sorry, one more time, Shay.
Cow titty?
Oh, cow titty milk.
Yeah.
Cow titty.
CTM, as I call it.
TM, you're right.
Oh shit, the wet bandits are here.
Also, yeah, guys, are you trying to like sneak up on him because like you are so loud and you have flashlights?
Radio's going off.
So this
Yeah, we
was
got
the
Roger,
one
Roger.
house these cops were visiting.
Dude, his eyebrows are so intense. Dude, Santa cannot afford this
Why
right
are they
now.
carrying him?
Yeah. Oh god, that girl's
First, I'll grow into your teeth first.
yeah, like
But
That, that little girl became
those chompers.
Emma Stone.
I'm a star.
Emma Stone.
That's a fake Santa behind that in that cop car.
Yeah, Tim Allen was there that day.
Also, yeah, your kid's on the roof.
Yeah, Santa, you come back?
Wait, was he bringing gifts to
Him? Yeah,
Charlie's house?
I think so. Yeah,
I think yeah. No, he was bringing it to his parents, right?
yeah.
But
Nothing makes sense, Daniel.
but that's a
Nothing
bad
makes
decision,
sense.
I think.
Like to go back to the same house. Yeah.
Yeah.
You never returned to the scene of the crime.
But you got to think of how those other parents must have think, like, oh my god, this father abducted his child and pretends he's Santa Claus. I used to want to be one of these when I was a kid.
I know you did.
You know, dude, are
Like,
you
I just-
kidding me?
this
Look
is-
at them; they have jetpacks.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You didn't want to be this? Are you?
No.
You guys are crazy.
Like,
You guys
this
wanted
is
to be in
something
the
Dangle
workshop, eh?
Dangle would want.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I was,
he wants to be that flippy kid.
100% that was me. Look at me. I'm like,
Look,
guys,
Daniel.
I got to go break Santa out, but I'm going to do some
Dude, these
cool
guys aren't
flips
even going
first.
that fast.
That's pretty fast now.
Is it?
That's a slow takeoff, and then they're flying all the way.
But also, why not just snap and be there like how Bernard was? Like, why do they have to use jetpacks when Bernard can just travel whenever he wants? This
Damn.
movie, I'm picking the holes in this film
my
right now.
God, you're right. I want to be Bernard. I'll be Bernard.
Yeah.
Ho ho, she show. Is he going? I was waiting for him to name drop Anthony's.
Yeah, I know. Was it name
it?
again?
No, Babbo
Fabrizio?
Natale. Babbo Natale is Santa Claus in Italian.
But who's the witch one?
That's La Befana.
La Befana.
Dude, this is the first
She's
time
not
I've heard
Santa
of
Claus.
the Italian Christmas witch.
Yeah.
You've never heard of her?
No.
No.
Wow.
You'd be surprised how.
La Befana is a huge. Huge
Have you heard
thing.
of Dominic the Donkey?
No.
I think so. I've heard Dominic the Donkey.
Yeah, Dominic the Italian Christmas donkey.
Yeah.
It's
He had, like,
there's
a
like
thi-
this like super Italian song I always hear at Christmas time. It's like da 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 it's
Yeah.
Dominic the donkey. Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some weird Christmas traditions, eh?
Yeah, my aunt is German and married into the family.
Does she listen to the show?
No,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, that's so
she
sad.
well, I don't know actually. But
Well, if you're
I
listening
remember
now-
like the Germany has like this Christmas pickle thing.
Yes,
Have
they
you heard of
do. I've heard of the Christmas
The
pickle.
Christmas pickle.
And they have Krampus as well.
It's the pickle and Krampus. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to get.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, what the heck, kids? Oh, it was
Oh, I'm
hot.
gonna pour my coffee on me. That's such a green screen shot. too.
Yeah. He doesn't know where to look. They flip the bird.
Yeah. A slow turnaround time.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Reading a romance novel.
You know what's crazy though? He's 25 years old.
It's crazy.
Real
People
talk,
in the
though,
90s look really
real
bad.
talk, this guy's probably like 36, 37.
Yeah, no, literally, he's probably young as hell.
We'll find out.
Let's find out.
Like, what happened to certain generations?
It was the milk back then, man. The milk we were drinking just really fucked us up.
Okay.
Okay, what was that all about?
The turkey thumb? I call it
Yeah.
the turkey thumb.
I never did that, though. Did you do that?
No.
No.
This kid was the cool
Like
cool
NWA?
outfit.
Yeah, I gotta beat him up now. They just start shivving him. It looks weird, this scene.
It does.
As an adult, it looks kind of
It
weird.
does.
Are you still looking?
He was 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But still, that's rough looking.
Yeah,
rough looking.
he looks like
40?
He looks like he should be late 50s.
3 years from now, I will never look like that man.
No.
Not even in my 60s.
He
What?
was in Day After Tomorrow.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was the
Also,
bus
rest
driver.
in peace, he died in
Was he the bus
2020.
driver?
Oh.
Yeah. The bus driver was a black guy.
No. That
One of
was the police officer. He was the bus driver day after. I just watched Day After Tomorrow 2 weeks ago.
I remember I told you,
Yeah.
Shay, I really want to watch this movie with you, and then the next
you?
day you watched it.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
I apologize. Well, watch it then. I promise. I didn't. I
too
don't
late.
remember. It's
It's
too late.
too late now. It's been watched.
I rented it too. I went to Blockbuster. Look, here's the thing. All right,
I'm Santa Claus.
you have to accept it. You know how I would prove I'm Santa? I would just shave my beard and watch it grow immediately. Like that would be enough. Like I think
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, like
I also love that this movie just kind of has like a beginning and a middle.
no climax.
There's no. It's just like it just kind of happens. You just go on the ride.
Yeah. It just kind of ends. This movie, like, there's like the biggest plot point is the same thing we've already seen: him deliver
Yeah.
gifts.
Also, Santa's hair is awful, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not,
like
just
it's still
looking at, like-
growing in.
yeah, not a good look.
But I get it. He wears the hat, so it goes up.
Yeah, just like some Ric Flair looking hair, you know?
Kind of has like a mullet.
Yeah.
It's like a little too
My
short.
dad had hair like that in the 90s.
Too short at the top. It needs to be longer at the top, and then
Yeah, who's his barber? Is it Bernard?
Bernard the Barber.
Yeah, Bernard the barber.
It's funny too, because like again, like through the magic of like HD and stuff, this makeup that we see on him
Yeah,
wasn't meant for our TV screens.
no,
Because you see the makeup
see
on
it.
him.
You see you even see like the plugs in his hair. Like,
Right?
it's
Like,
so obvious.
You don't see that growing up.
No.
Even at the theater, right? Like it's so vivid now. This is 4K Dolby Atmos. Like,
Yeah,
you notice everything. So it's so crazy how things have evolved.
yeah.
yeah. But this was probably shot. I don't know how it was shot. Probably fit. I don't think it. Yeah, it was probably shot film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was definitely
definitely
shot film. Yeah,
So it's a lot of uprising.
Oh yeah.
and then you gotta like crop it a bit too to make it fit the 16:9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do they believe him now or no?
I don't know. Fine.
We just had you arrested, but okay. You just kidnapped my kid.
Yeah.
man.
His eyebrows, man, like
They're coming after you, Daniel.
yeah. So intense.
Also, her eyebrows too. You're very Femke Jensen like.
It's a good reference.
Thank you. Oh my God! Listen, I'm a
I've been
shrink.
so
Okay.
naughty.
But he had a great job. He was like marketing for a toy company, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good job.
But now he is the toy company. you know?
Damn. Look,
Santa.
It's you. It's really you. What a shitty Christmas gift.
Divorce papers.
Yeah, I just need you to sign these.
Oh, it's a.
Do you think the law office doesn't have a copy of it?
No.
No? Like they're just
Dude,
like,
no one made copies of things in the
No.
90s. Charlie, why are you crying still?
yeah.
See, guys, I need a jetpack.
Yeah. What's he eating? A falafel? What is this? Little pita thing going on here? I like it.
Oh. Dude, he just like cross dissolved, eh?
Yeah. He turned to confetti. Okay, why do the cops also in the 90s always have to like drift up to a scene?
It's an emergency.
Yeah.
Probably hit a bunch of kids.
So, yeah, definitely there's blood all over
Dude,
the
they're
front of
gonna
their cars.
start open firing at Santa.
Yeah. Do you need this many people to take down Scott Calvin?
Jeez, this is like a $5 million house now in Oakville.
This is actually not even part of the movie. This is when they're just trying to arrest Tim Allen.
No.
That's it. They're just like the camera's just rolling.
This
They're
was
like,
the cocaine smuggler.
yeah, they're like, we didn't have this many cops in
Yeah.
the scene.
Also, like, why are all these kids out as well, too? Like, how do these kids know what's happening?
There's a sniper on that man. There's a sniper on that
Noticed
kid.
that. That's so intense.
He's not a good sniper. Right? He's got his finger on the trigger, eh?
Topo Gijo? Oh. A little mutant child. Man, their ears are so obvious.
Oh, I
They're
know.
not even matching the skin tone.
I know.
Hey, guys, just want to give you a better shot to snipe me in.
They're neutral right now.
They're in neutral.
That's all he had to do in the first place, and
All it
that would
is-
have solved a lot
this
of
whole
this
time,
issue.
this whole movie.
I still don't believe you.
Also, you don't think this would be like worldwide news? Like, Santa is real.
Yeah, you think so? I'm gonna kill my dad and become Santa.
I want to kill
He doesn't. That's the
my
thing.
dad.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Not in the series.
Have you finished the show?
Sorry,
Have you finished the show? What if at the end of
I
the
haven't
show?
finished, but basically he's like, nah, I have a life, Dad. I can't be Santa Claus.
Yeah, because in the show, like, and he has kids as well too with his new wife from
Right.
Yes.
from the second movie.
Mystery date.
From Milton Bradley.
What a lame gift.
That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted.
That's such a lame gift. Lame
Very
kid.
lame gift.
Lame kid.
A weenie
gift.
whistle for a weenie.
Still laughing at the reindeer neutral.
Wait, they're back? A little fake snow.
He's doing a victory tour.
He's doing the last lap.
Yeah, hey, do you guys see me? Right? You saw me?
It was me, Scott Calvin. Oh,
That morph again.
where are you, Santa?
It's funny you said that because I was thinking of the Grinch because the entirety of the Grinch takes place within the world of a snowflake.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, it reminded me because it morphed into it. I'm like, what if this was all a dream? And then you were singing the Grinch Christmas
Where
song.
are you, Christmas?
Great song.
Was it Taylor Tomlinson?
Wasn't it Faith Hill? Was it?
No, the girl, the young
Oh, the girl who played
yeah.
Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah.
I
I think
forget.
it's Taylor Tomlinson, yeah. She grew up to be quite a rock star.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's got school tomorrow. No, he doesn't.
Well, it's career day again.
Career day tomorrow.
Man, if he drops Charlie right now, he's definitely not getting custody back.
A little quickie.
He's so slow.
I don't remember the CG being that
Noticeable?
noticeable. Yeah.
You don't remember being that noticeable?
No.
Yeah. It's always funny when you watch things with like the modern eye, right?
Yeah.
Like, full disclosure, we're about to watch Avatar. We're in the eve of watching Avatar, and we're going to see like world-changing effects.
Yeah.
They won't be as good as this, though, I think.
It won't.
No.
But man, hey, that was a Santa Claus, guys.
That
What do
was
you guys
fun.
think?
That was a
That's
Santa
fun.
Claus, yeah.
What did you guys think? How did it hit you this time?
You know what? It was so much fun. Truthfully, watching it. I think with watching it the first time with you guys. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting dynamic to this Christmas classic.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah. It's always fun watching. I love watching movies with you guys, especially
Yeah.
like we get to when we watch movies together. We're not allowed talking to one another, right?
That's true.
This is the only time we're on talk.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like we're allowed talking now.
yeah,
which is great.
bantering.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I'm done talking. at
Oh,
this
that's
point.
good. We've been
Yeah.
talking for a while.
Too long.
Thank you so much for listening to the movie podcast commentary of the Santa Claus. As always, you can get a brand new episode of the movie podcast, particularly this Monday. We want you to tune in for our holiday special because we're going to have a really great time recapping everything that happened this year. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Letterboxd at the movie podcast. Check out all of the incredible reviews and interviews that we're doing for Avatar and everything else coming out. There's so much to look forward to. We're so happy we're here. We're going to talk a lot more on our holiday special, so tune in for that. That was this time with the movie podcast, and we'll see you next.